Okay, so YouTube is hiding links for people in my community, the people who I'm always seeing commenting and talking to me. I've been trying to share their channels, but I can't go find their channels because there's many people with similar names, and it's like I don't know which one you are, and YouTube's not narrowing it down for me. And then when they put their links into the comments, YouTube's hiding them. So it's like I just want to be nice, man. I just want to be fucking nice. Let me be nice. Okay, so there's going to be one form where you can fill out if you want to be in the podcast, if you just want to give me your bio to put on the page of other people who are healers, light workers, seers, shamans, readers, whatever. And then if you want to put products on my website, I'm going to do a 70-30 split. So that means if you put a product on my website for $100 and it sells through my website, you get $70, I get 30. So I tell people to mark it up to make that make sense. So you're still valued. And when you apply, you're going to get an email that says, "Welcome, friend. I love you. I thank you for your work to help heal this planet. I am proud of you. I am inspired by you. I appreciate you, and I see you. And we will rise. We will be seen. We will be heard. We are warriors. We came for this. We prepped. We planned. It is all part of a grand design, and we always land on our feet." All right, so this is going to be the first thing to do with business-related posts. Okay, everybody who comes to me lately is asking me, should they have 2 pages? Should they have one for their this and one for their that? I think it's because people see me have 2 pages, and my pages all started at different times. It's a lot of work to start one page. It's a lot of work to do anything on here. When you set up one account, you can set up that one account to lead to other accounts. So your Instagram can share to Facebook immediately, and it can share to Twitter immediately. It can share to other places immediately. When you hit 10,000 followers on Instagram, you get a lot more options that are awesome to have, but you don't need them to get going. You have your link in the bio, which now they have 4 links in the bio already. And if you get a Snipfeed or a Linktree or something like that, that will make it much easier to share multiple links and do multiple things and say stuff like, give me a tip. So who are you? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? What is your story? Where have you been? What do we get out of it? If you're not helping people in service, what is the thing that we really are going to be like inspired by or love or feel like, wow, that's really cool. I want that, that item. Maybe it's a deck. Maybe it's a candle. Maybe it's crystals. Maybe it's whatever. It's whatever. It's your painting. It's your art. It's your poetry. It's you. Now, if you're a healer and a light worker and a shaman, and maybe you have like a more professional thing that you do, like hypnotism or something, and you feel like I want to compartmentalize that, that's probably our ADHD brains being like blah, 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 blah. Because if you have those multiple interests, it's likely you're on the spectrum of that, of having that mind that's like, I want to be doing everything and learning it all and absorbing it all. And I did that with marketing and advertising, and I did that with everything to do. You've got to break the mold, man. You got to do what feels uncomfortable to make a difference in your life. You've got to change, and you've got to embrace all of you if you want other people to be like, yes, I embrace all of you too. You don't want clients that you're compartmentalizing. You don't want clients that you can't cross-sell to. You don't want clients that you're not working with across the board and that love and celebrate all of you, because they're not going to value you and they're not going to give you anything that's going to be worth your time. If your numbers drop based off of like finding your value, speaking your truth, putting yourself out, celebrate that. Celebrate getting rid of those people. Celebrate those people leaving because they're making space for the right people. They're making space for the people who are just like you. That's what we usually want when we're working out here. Like, doesn't matter. When I do tarot readings, my collective resonates with me. The people who feel that they've been through similarities. It's the hero's journey. What is your hero's journey? What have you overcome? What have you done? Or what are you good at? What are you amazing at? What do you love doing? Put it out there with your passion in it. And people are, I'm like, why have I waited so long? Because I'm so passionate about this, because I know a lot about it, but I never really get to talk to people about it. And I'm willing to lose the subscribers that are there for whatever, that don't want to see this and realize like, hey, I'm a full basket. So if you want those tarot readings, you want to see the twin flame updates, you want to see the star seed stuff, you want to see the fae stuff, you want to see the star people out there talk to me, you want to see all the craziness of me, and you also want business help then stick around, because I obviously know what I'm doing and I've done very well at it. The only thing that ever crashed me was getting Lyme disease and being so sick because I overdid it and I overgave and I was undervaluing and I was hiding myself and making all these extra accounts. But you know what? They're going to benefit us now because there's 5,000 on one and this many on that and this many on that. The big one, it hit 50,000 and I was like, I can't do this anymore because it wasn't aligned to me anymore. I healed that part of me that was like obsessively like, I need to know. And I was like, all right, I don't really want to do this anymore. And I don't want to feed anybody else in that sick way. And then I realized recently, I'm like, I could still do love readings. I just can't do love readings about toxic situations and hope for the best. I need to be like, hey, if I see toxic situations, wake up, people. You don't want that. You don't want to keep going into that. If someone's not going to change or heal, we don't need that. We can't run a healthy business or do good things in our life across the board. So, I mentioned that you can get things for your Instagram bio. You can use different places. You can even create your own with Canva. If you went into Canva, it gives you the option, whatever you make in there, to share it as a link. So you could put that link in your thing. And it could be a form. It could be just like a short little thing about you. It could be a PDF download. It could be something, because if you put a PayPal button on it, and link that up, you can get paid through it and all of that. But when I used to have the Linktree, and Linktree has the free and the paid version, but Linktree is like the one that's like the basic one. It has some cool options. You can make your videos show up on it like as a thing that people play right on your bio thing when they click on it. Similar to the one I have. So you see, we do now have multiple, okay? I got my Etsy shop, I got my Mooney Keyrights, I got my services via the website, and then I got my Oracle Card Creator Workshop. So basically, if people go to my website, that's a funnel, all right? That's a funnel to this. Now, they go back here, they go to my Etsy shop, that's a funnel, So we want people to go there, and to do the things. Look at that! 32, 327, boop, 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 sale time! They're helping me out. So, yeah, some of these decks are low, pretty low for me. And then, Monique Keyrights, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to show you Snipfeed, which is it's now in my website under the menu. Okay, so when you come here, I have home, about, contacts, star right. Why is that there? I gotta move that. I didn't know that was there. Shop has shop services, what the heck, man? See, star right should be down here with boom right. Then there's the Oracle Card Creator under the Divine Decks, and then there's the directory. So you go to my directory. Oh, I gotta fix that too, man. God, they update stuff and it like messes with things. But I really do like Wix. I've been using Wix for years. I made many people's websites with Wix. But this right here, this page is through Wix. This is basically the Linktree in a website form because it has everything about me. All right, has all the places, all the things that I can't fit onto others. Now this is the Snipfeed links. This is the free version that they let me use. This is free, and if people go through my link, I'll get like a thing for that if they sign up or they pay for anything on there, because you can do a paid version. Now, there's so many options with Snipfeed. So this is my Bridget Rao. I picked the background. I uploaded my photo that I got from Canva. They tell you the size dimensions, right? So if it's like, you want to get a 10 by 10 photo, you go over to your Canva and you open a new thing. You say, okay, I want to do a custom size. And you can do pixels, inches, or whatever they say on the website. So let's go back over here to Snipfeed. And I'm going to log in. I'm going to open it in Chrome. If you're ever having an issue, open it to the freaking Chrome. Or, do the other thing. All right. Somebody gave me a $300 donation through this. Okay. So it is nice. And you make your page unique and you do all those things. And that's pretty good because I don't even have it listed in my links right now. 38 people have seen it. So it is good. They've given me a free thing for it, but I just haven't done it because I wasn't. Oh, wow, look, I got online courses now. Maybe I'll do my courses through here. We'll see. You want to be careful because some of them charge a little bit more. Like that $300 tip ended up being like, less because they take a percentage of it. There's other ones out there with smaller percentages, or they do it in a different way where they don't charge you the percentage, but they charge the customer that's buying something that. But this is my page. So I can add all these things. I could do an external link, a mailing list. I could tweet, like embed a tweet. That means like embed means like make it like if it's a video, it's gonna upload that whole. You know how you've seen things. I'm sure you've seen things. If you're a Twitter person, if you're somebody like that, you've probably seen things someplace that's like, how did they do that? How did they get their whole YouTube video up here? They're embedding it. You got to usually do that type of stuff on a desktop, which all you got to do is hit desktop site, and there you got your desktop, okay? For the most part. For most phones, I don't know how old your phone is or whatever. But yeah, we see music, podcast preview, video preview, products. So this is going to embed it into that list of things in the bio if you put this as your link in bio. There's my Bridget Brown, my blah, 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 blah. You can turn things on and off so people can see things and then goes away. You can make it do things. You know, you can make it be monetized offers. Like there could be exclusive content. There could be one-on-ones. If I want to offer somebody a one-on-one, I put my event detail and what that thing is and the price of it. And we could put it on sale, or we could make it as free. We could add a coupon so people get, because people like saving. We can upgrade and connect to Zapier, which is like AI, like automatically doing things for you. You just teach it what to do once, and it always does that. So if somebody comes and does something that you don't like manually doing it, Zapier will do that for you. I'm not great at everything like this stuff, like with that new stuff, but I'm getting better with it. So it's a learning curve, you know. But you can select the times. So say you want to do one-on-one meetings with people. You know how like I'm going to be offering one-on-one, like a 30-minute, hey, let's talk about you. What are you doing? Let me give you a little pep talk. Or a weekly thing where I schedule it weekly. So you know, and we sign up and we have our Google Calendar synced to it and all of that. And you choose when you're available and when you're unavailable. You choose the times, the time increments, how much it's going to be, how many people can come. So you could do a live event. You could do whatever you want. You could do Zoom. You could do Google. You could do the phone. You could do it IRL. And then you could put custom questions in there to get people's, like, you know, info before you even get in there to talk to them, depending on if you're a coach or if you're a healer. You know, maybe you're going to be doing readings for that person. You're like, I already pulled some cards for you. That way, if it's a 10-minute reading, they get the full 10 minutes of a reading, not you shuffling, because that can bother people. So think about that stuff. So you would publish that on there if you chose to do that. Again, the other ones, like this one is just a link, and you choose, what do you want it to be? You want it to be a thumbnail? Do you want it to be featured? Do you want it to be text only? Do you want it to bounce? Do you want it to fade? Do you want it to do flash? What do you want it to do? You give it the URL, so we know that's going to Divine Essentials YouTube channel. So I'm going to title it Divine Essentials YouTube channel. And then the description is an optional thing, but I say Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Empaths so that people know what it is. I can hide this or bring it back. I can add all these things to it so people see, like, ta-da, or a heartbeat. I like the heartbeat because it's slow. So we go preview it, okay? Look at that. Do-do. Now, because I'm in the, what do you call it? The fancy one there. We're in the high internet. What do you, we're going to go to, we're going to get rid of the desktop because it looks better. It's optimized for mobile, okay? So there we go. And if you need help, they'll give you help. But Starseed, see? Oh, it's heartbeat. It's letting people know to click on it. And you can do it in different ways, however you want. You create a page like this by clicking there. And then I'm an affiliate for Amazon, so I put my affiliate things in there. And once you sign up as an affiliate, it's so easy to do stuff with them because you just go to Amazon, find the product, hit share, and copy your affiliate link. And anybody who buys through you, you'll get that thing. It's much better off if you're doing high-ticket items that people buy because you get a very small percentage. It's like barely anything for some of the stuff. Some other stuff is much more. Getting royalties for doing like PDF downloads or books or things like that is a much more lucrative way. People would be smart right now to do self-publishing of their books or their topics that they want to talk about. You can also put a podcast onto Amazon and Google and all those places. There's so many things that we can do and so many things that I do. But anyways, if you want to make your custom thing, you know, see, like, these are all pictures. Like, now, if I put the wrong picture in there, it ain't going to look right. If I put the wrong picture in there, it ain't going to look right, right? So Bridget, it will I believe it tells us yeah, choose, yeah, well, usually if it doesn't tell you, they let you know, like it's a basic thing. Like most places that do that, that have a logo or whatever, you could even just go to Canva and say, you know what, I want to create a logo. I would like to create my logo, okay? And it's going to give you a square. So if you stay in the center of the square with your words and your things that you're trying, see how everything's centered, moon and all of that. If you want me to design you one of these, I could do that. These are all ones that I was playing with recently. I get all into it, and I love Canva. Like, I'm a little weird about Canva. Like, there's massive amounts of Canva stuff, 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 Canva. And this isn't all, because there's files that go off of here that hold other things. There's projects. And like I have all these manuals and things that I can share with people, templates and courses and invoices and how to do your stuff. Like, like this is, let's see, where is it? Where are some of those things? These are like coach infographics, coach quizzes. We have tarot designs. We have the Oracle deck course that I created on here. We have all of my things that I give out with my crystals, my different types of products, my inventory, like the things that the design of the labels, the design of my decks, the design of everything I do, copy of my product. So this is product pins for Instagram specifically. Life coach gallery, you show different photos. Coach quizzes, you give people quizzes. You can fill that out to different, but some of them are already filled in with like basic stuff that's good for everybody because it's a coaching thing specifically for us, like a life coach. Encouraging, believing, see, coach checklist. Encourage, believes, explores, expects, motivates, right? So you customize it to your own thing. I could even make these for people. Like if you wanted me to customize it to your colors and your fonts and things like that, help you out so that you don't have to do it. Because I know sometimes it's just daunting. We get nervous. But when I'm working for somebody else, I'm much better about it. So we got the coach checklist, we've got the productivity planner, we've got the life goals templates, we got the daily planner, we got the food diary, we got the wellness workout, we got the life coach tutorials, we've got the resources guide, we got core beliefs, we've got social media marketing, managing stress, goals, photos for social media course, mastery. I have that almost done and ready to go. It's almost like I'm just like, time management. We self-sabotage when we're right on the brink of something big. We just like fold. So be mindful of that. Don't fold. Copy of product images, copy of instruction. Lead magnets are good. Lead magnets are how we get people to come back to us. It's like, what are you giving away? What are you helping people learn about? What is your call to action? What do you want to do? Your amazing questions get listed here. Your, give them that room to make a thing, have a point with a thing. Like, what am I doing? Like, this is going to change your life because of X, Y, Z, B, D, A, 1, 2, 3. And then here again, 30-day challenge. I could fill this out, post that on my Instagram, and everybody in my niche, everybody who also is doing what I do would love that. You could do that in a different way. What are you helping people with at a 30-day? Look, my affirmations one, right? Let's do an affirmation one. Let's do a gratitude one. Let's do something. Whatever it feels correct to do. We got checklists. We've got quizzes. I was going to do a goddess quiz so people can find out which goddess are you. All of that stuff. And then I was just so sick, guys. I couldn't even think. I could not do this, what I'm doing for you. Event banners, so many things. And it's like just so much. So I thrive in here. I thrive doing these things. I make tons of stuff. Like these are logos that I made. That one is all different butterflies that I put together to make for just to play with, And then I did use it on some stuff, but you can see these are all individual things that I did. Putting together. These are all individual things put together. These are all individual things put together. There's 80 of them because Bridget is a psycho. These are ones that I'm like, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that. And then these are all ones that I was playing around with. This was going to be a pick a card. I might have even shared it. I don't remember specifically. Then we got the unicorn that was here about a year ago. So he's right on time this year. These, again, are ones I liked and I saved. Because sometimes I get a deck idea. And I'm like, maybe I'll do one like all this. Maybe I'll do one all like that. It's very inspiring to have Canva on for creative people like myself. And, you know, like when I do pick a cards, these would be perfect pick a card options, like her, or her, you know, give it some contrast, or pick a cards with them. You know, there's a hummingbird, there's a thing. We've been seeing a lot of those lately. And even underneath that, you see, it was just a plain little logo. But this isn't pretty. This is just me saving them all. Because what happens is when you save your elements, they put them up here in the recently used. So these are all recently used, played with ones. So when I add them to the thing, it gives them to me right there. I don't have to search through all 9,000 options because there's massive amounts, and I have the paid version, so it gives me everything. Which you got to be careful with. Like if you're selling something, you don't want to put like the pro stuff on there. There's a lot of rules and things like that. It's best to just use the free images, use the free things like this. If you're doing something for a profit of like other people are downloading it, using it. If you're doing it just for marketing materials, that's okay. You can use that, but you don't, like my decks. I don't want to take a paid photo of somebody that doesn't have that free thing and then try to monetize on that or capitalize on that, because it's like licenses expire or licenses only carry so far. So, you know, there's plenty of things, but like these are all pro right here. So we don't want to be using those pros. But when we go in here, you see like that one's free, that one's free. Anything that doesn't say pro is free. So it's not like you're limited at all, but you might have to edit your things. But your thing that you put out to the world, your logo, your banners, your stuff like that, you can use the pro and all of that. You just can't sell it for resale or be doing multiple sales off of the actual design itself, like the actual, like a deck of cards or the actual PDF download. You know what I mean? And most of the time people do it anyway, because you can go buy it. You could go buy that pro link thing, like this thing. You could go and buy the ownership of that so that you can use it in your materials. If you really, really, really like something and you're like, I really want to use that, but I want to sell that item as well, you can usually find them, download them, or get almost the exact same thing and pay for them. So what ends up happening is people end up using them anyways, because nobody really knows what the hell is what. Like there's no copyright protector dude out there, but you will get in trouble if you're crazy about it and like doing stuff intentionally. Try your best to be good to people and do good things. And if you make a mistake or something, that's okay. You're not going to go to jail. You're not going to die. You just made a mistake. You'll find out about it. Most people just ask you to take things down if they find that you use something of theirs without their permission and they get mad about it. You know, I had it happen one time and it was weird to me because it was a meditation that was like open to everybody, but it was like I could never find it. It was so hard to get to, and I loved it. So I uploaded it on my channel for other people to hear it, and I didn't try to take credit for it. I just wanted to have it available to use it because I loved it so much. And she was like, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean anything by it. Like, I'm not trying to pretend that's me. People in the comments say stuff, but hey, they're just not reading. They're not finding out. It's not my fault, man. Sorry. But be careful with that stuff, okay? So that one is Snipfeed. There's another one, Koji, that is free, I believe. Koji. I don't know if it's Koji.com. No, not con. Koji. Here. Here. Koji. Let's go like this. Sell anything. So I have one of these accounts. There's another one too that is an app. Come on, let me in. So I already did this, guys. Let me sign in. Here we are in Koji, okay? I don't have any earnings. I've never really used it. Obviously, if it's not a link in a bio anywhere, if I haven't set it up, it's not going to be very lucrative. But you go home and you can add things. You get started, right? So your link in your bio, your wallet, your settings. Get started basically shows you pick a template. Do you want to sell digital photos, products, ebooks, audiobooks? Do you want to sell a course? Do you want to sell this, that, the other thing? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And they have all this stuff. So you can see how Koji works. You know, you can see what to sell or where to sell and what their fees are. So always look into that, guys. Just take the extra step and figure out, like, how much are they taking from me? Is it too much? Like, the referral program, we can sign up and refer this. That means we will earn money every time someone else pays to be a part of this through our links. You have your username, advanced settings, profile app, public support, view the dashboard. So down here, Koji's revenue, I'm not really sure what their I haven't referred anything like that. So let me see. Koji, most are 5%, which includes a 3.5% going to because credit card processing fee is 3.5% regardless of where you go. If you're on YouTube, if you're on PayPal, if you're on your Wix with their setup for their payment plans and all of that. If you're on Koji, if you're on Instagram, like wherever you get paid for, and I get paid from Facebook and Instagram and YouTube and Google and all of the places. But you have to realize there's always going to be fees involved. But some places, like Etsy, go out of their mind lately and do so many things that people don't want them to do. Like, they're like, oh, you have 10 sales from these off-sale promotions that you have no control over. You don't even know what they look like. You don't know where they are or what they're doing. But you've gained 10 sales to them. So they could lie and say whatever and take money from me. And I would never know. So I don't like that. And a lot of people don't like that. There were so many people that left when that came on. But it is what it is. You take with what you could get. So you saw the 3.5. Pay attention to that. Where else do you see that showing up? Like, is there a bigger charge or a lower charge? If you start seeing 7 point whatever, go somewhere else. So I think I unloaded Actio. This is for people who want to act out a thing, like what I'm doing, right? Here's a video. 57 live casts were delivered during the last month. 634 one-on-one help. So people are doing it. People are booking with people, and people want, they do the extra glam masterclass for $4.99. She is very smart. She does $4.99. Now, this is what I've done in the past. That's why I got like a $4,000 video, a $10,000 thing, because when you have 10,000 people watching a video, if 100 of them just go pay for the $5 thing, you just made $500. So don't always put huge price tags on anything, but don't always undervalue yourself. You want to have like an array. Okay, that's what I'm seeing from the best of the best. Because even the best of the best out there that are like, you got to do pie ticket, blah, 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 blah. They always have like a $4.99 intro one, or a $7.99 one that you go get, or like a midway point thing. And then they want to get you on a one-on-one phone call so they can come rail you into their $10,000 master plan to take over. And granted, a lot of those people do get big results from that, and that makes that big ticket worth that. But you don't have to do just that. You want to have, because you're not going to get people coming in off the get-go for $10,000. It's like, unless they get to know you and see that you can prove that you do what you do and you say what you say and you mean what you mean and you can back it up and help them, then they're not going to care. But like, this is a free emotional storytelling. That would be a great intro thing to get people in. Like, maybe you're a poet, so you do a free intro, like poetry read or your thing, whatever you're doing, like a little show, and then you have fuller things that you're doing. So you set up your live cast for any day. You could do one-on-one or group. Okay, so this is again another one of those places, and it's just full of people who are in business and career or finance or startups or whatever. There's so many. This is just a bunch of experts on different things. Like, there's these relationship experts. You follow them, you build up, but you decide where you want to go. Okay, so again, you could do what she's doing right there with the $4.99, 37. Think about that. 37 participants for $5 is a good amount of money. For what? Probably 90 minutes. It's probably even fucking recorded previously, and she just plays it again and again and again. Sometimes people do that. You going live is going to be big. But again, you could do this on Koji, you could do this on Snipfeed, and you could do this on the other one that I was talking about. Where is that thing? Is it still here? Did I delete it? So Locals is a new place that I just found the other day. You could do memberships on. I said I'd signed up for it. I was going to do like a paywall part of this stuff that I'm teaching about, because I have so much information about it. I was going to do new posts and live streams and things like that. I haven't decided fully yet if I'm going to do here or if I'm going to do on my website, I want to see what works better, because my website's my main hub and I want to keep getting people there. I want to keep growing my email list. I want to keep having people show up to that place to buy stuff, to do things, to know me, to support me through that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep sending people to all these new places and things, because people get turned off by that. They get like, no, I don't really know this. I was a waste of my time because I'll probably forget about it. You know, and unless you're shoving it down people's throats, a lot of times people don't see stuff. So, locals, again, the positive about locals is it's free. It's free for you to use it. It's free for you to do paywall. It's free for whatever. That's why I like Buffer. I mean, the other thing as well, which I just started up, which is Rumble. Rumble and locals hook together. That's another reason why I was just, thinking about it. But Spaces by Wix also hooks to my website. It's an app. So, like, you see, this is my website. These are my events. These are my podcasts. These are my blog. These are my groups. I gotta make another group, like, open for people to see. I have the live one there with just a few members we were talking about, and we've been sharing things to help each other in business. I'm gonna have 7 girls in total at the end that are gonna be part of my 7, okay? My 7 sisters. I've got 5 at this time, so I'm going to have 2 more out there that are going to come to me through spirit, synchronicity. I don't know how. I don't know who. I kind of feel like I do, but I'm not sure 100%. So we'll see what happens. And if you're not interested, you're not interested. But if you're interested, you're interested. Go submit your stuff so that I can see you in my face. I can meet you. I can know you. I can understand you and find out, are you my sister? Like, are you my sister? Are you my mother? Are you my mother? This is an online program. If you are part of my membership on either one of the channels, you get this for free. All you got to do is go, to the community board on either one of the channels and scroll down a little bit. You'll see the link that will take you to the place to submit your email. And then you can go in and get the badge that will give you access to that for free. Okay? So I don't want to say what it is, because then people out there that are not part of the membership won't be able to go, they'll go steal it, and I don't really think that either because of our community, but I just have to say that. Another thing that's been very helpful for me in my business, just getting started and planning your calendar and all of that, is Trello. So Trello, it has like these cards, right? So we got the plan of power, right? This is my plan of power. So abundance, Instagram, images, course content. So this is 23 Instagram images that I know would get huge results. See all these? Like, any one of them, tons of people are going to be like, so if I need to get some likes or whatever, I could put those out there. Course content. Oracle deck creation. These are all decks I wanted to do. Vimeo marketing. YouTube, website, blog. My new list. I don't even know what the hell's in here. Oh, yeah. This was a new listing. These are all those fancy dancy ones. Those are the Veracruz amethyst, and it's on a piece of my thing. So those are going to be for sale. I'm probably going to do like 10 for the really, really small ones, up to like 25 or 27 for the big ones. But this is a great place to use, and you can use it for free. If you want to get like special things for it, you would want to pay. But, like, I have me and Monica in here, and there's power-ups. So you can add one power-up for a free one. The power-up that I did was the calendar power-up. Because the calendar power-up, you open that up, and you can schedule and say what cards you want to associate to what day, and plan your content in advance. And then on a day, like, when you have energy and you feel good, do a bunch of rails, do a bunch of short things, or make a big, long video that you chop up and put out there consistently throughout the week. And know that a lot of people aren't going to see it. And do different times of the day. 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. are totally different crowds. So if you do a 9 a.m. post, you could do the same post at 9 p.m. Maybe use a different picture, maybe a different call to action, maybe a different thing on it, so that people, that did see it will see something else. Most people, it takes 3 to it's actually, I think it's more. I think it was like 5 to 7 times for them to see something before they buy it. So when I put my Tantric Twin out there, I should be putting it out there 5-10 times to get the fucking people to buy it because they don't decide the first time and they're on the fence the second time and then they see it again and they're like, all right, I need to get it. Like, you never know how people are feeling in the moment. You never know. So, and if you are too much for your community or you're putting yourself out there too much or whatever, get rid of them. Like, you need to make your living, and people need to understand that if they value what you're bringing to them, if you're giving them free information and free content and free time and free energy and all of that stuff just by whatever you're creating, and then you have products that are also valuable and that share good things to them, like answers to their questions or love that they feel like they don't have, or the answers to why is so-and-so like this, or how can I improve myself? How can I lose weight? How can I gain money? How can I be abundant? How can I be happy? If you can do that for people in any way, you're going to be awesome sauce. So that's all you're going to do. And the other thing, so where you would go is to the Google Chrome store, Play Store. And when you're in here, you want to be under the one that you want to be under. I would like to be me today. Oh, no. I want to be her. I want to be her because her has a lot of points and stuff. Her has been doing a lot of stuff on here. But there is a thing called Backstage. And again, it's free for you to do. But the thing about it is it includes that service fee, that 3.5 fee to the people. And you make your own money. You make your own stuff, and it's a special exclusive Backstage place that people come to, and there's things that they could do. So there's like, hey, this is a thing, vote on it. Hey, this is a thing. What do you have? Like a contest you submit, right? And then for me, I made DiviCents because of Divine Essentials. So it was like DiviCents is the money. So you go in with your credit card and you buy $50 worth of DiviCents with your credit card, and then you use it. Essentially Divine. Now introducing Stagehand, your personal Backstage. It's an AI thing. I guarantee you. So, what? Who will help you power up your Stagehand? Share on social. Okay. Finish. All right. So here you see a meme challenge. Show me a meme to represent your business wisdom level of mastery. Right? Psychic business coach. You could do post, challenge, hyperlink, fundraising, auctions, go live, schedule posts. It's all right there, and it's free for you. But then I can announce winners and give them some DiviCents for free. So we get people come in, they can buy their DiviCents to use towards my products and my things and my posts and the stuff that I do that's paid. If it's a lock post, how many things does it take? I want them to have 50 DiviCents, so that's 50 cents, right? No, I want them to have $25. Okay, so they need 2,500 DiviCents. Okay, and that's how that works. And then you get paid via that way. You'd probably want to make sure that people really are on board with that before you go do that and set that up, because I feel like it's hit or miss. I'm not sure how it's working out for people. I saw people who were very excited about it, but then it kind of just died down. So play around. See what works for you. Where are you excited? Hey there, here are some challenges. Design the perfect thumbnail. What is your Backstage and how it works? How to monetize a Backstage. So, and again, guys, it tells you everywhere. If you go on Etsy, there's a whole handbook in there that's like blah, 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 about it all. So that's what Backstage is. Business Suite. This is for Facebook and yeah, they keep telling me that. I know. It's not me. It's like, whatever, dude. Divine Ascent. No! It won't work. My fingerprint doesn't have... Yeah, see? I have no fucking prints. See? But this will help you to schedule for free. On Instagram and Facebook, okay? So you have an Instagram and a Facebook that you want to schedule on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, your Rails, or Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever, your stories, or a carousel, whatever you want to do. You go into your Meta Business Suite, which I usually can access. I don't always use it now. And again, now that I'm doing this, I'm going to have a thing where I show you that. I'm going to show you other stuff. I'm going to have all these things. I would appreciate like energy exchanges for the free stuff that I put out there. I'm grateful for everybody just liking and sharing. That's an energy exchange. It doesn't always have to be money. It could be, shopping on my stuff. It could be just saying thank you. It could be commenting. It could be liking. It could be sharing. And this is the stuff you want to tell your community, because people who value you and see that you're helping them and know that you're giving them something of value are going to want to help you back. They're going to, when you give, other people feel compelled to give. It's like, oh, you got me something? Oh, I got to get you something, So ask for what you want. And don't be afraid to tell people, like, how to do it or show whatever it is, okay? So I'm going to do things about Etsy, because I still use Etsy, but it's like, I'm trying to shy away from that. So I'm going to show you guys Rumble. I'm going to show you all these other places more in depth. But I wanted you to know just how to get started with the link in the bio and the places that are out there. And there's so many of them. Just search. Find the one that feels right to you. We'll look at the last one, which I can't remember what it was. Link in the bio by Linkplace. They have, very similar to what you saw with Snipfeed, And again, they can make the video, they can make the other thing, it's just whatever. And when Snipfeed came to me and specifically asked me to use it, I did. And Snipfeed has a lot of spiritual people using theirs. So you may feel, comfortable there. So yeah, now I'm back on my Snipfeed. So go back here real quick. So again, you would hit Snipfeed, you get started, you sign up, you log in. Let me open it during Chrome again. Because once I do that, it's like it automatically, see, it's like, we remember you now. So on your page, you would go to design, right? This is how you're going to change your stuff. This is how you do your backgrounds. You could choose all different ones, background styles. You could do a photo. You could do text button colors. You could do the transparency of your buttons a little differently. Right now I have none. So if I did 70%, they're going to be very difficult to see. You could do the fill, the outline, the shadow. You could do different fonts. You could do all different types of stuff. So it just gives you a little bit more, what you want. You want colors, you want the dish, you want the that, whatever. And you can see all the free ones up here. Then they have premium ones. So this is what the premium ones look like. They're more fancy. You don't need that though, because you could go to Canva and make a website. You can go to Canva and make anything. It's like the most amazing place. They got docs, they got whiteboards, they got presentations, they got social media, they got videos, they got prints, they got websites. Abby runs her website off of my Canva. She's part of my team. And it's free for her to do that. And I'm like, And Jenny just joined it because Jenny didn't want to go do the 30-day free thing and love it and fall in love with it and then be like, oh man, it's $12.99 a month. Like, it's just another one of those bills when we don't need extra bills. But this has been the most lucrative return on investment for me. And I don't mind sharing my team. But you can see there's already ones here done for you. So if you found, like, I really like that website, you just apply all 5 pages. And then you say, oh, you know what? I'm going to replace that picture with something here or something there. Or I'm going to go to their photo specifically. I'm going to use a sexy one. Yeah, we're tying that knot. Yeah, count me in, right? And then we're going to do something. We could group it. We could link it. So that button could link to anywhere in the world. It could link to a PayPal thing. It could link to your Instagram. It could link to your email, whatever you want it to link to. It could link to another page within here, okay? So when you're done, if you have the ability, you could publish the website. It's a paid version to get the websites. But it's kind of worth it, Or just share the link, okay? So I could share it with my team members. I could share it so only I can access it, or I can give anyone that link, copy that link, and then give people that link, and then people come here and they'll see what this all is. And it makes your life a lot easier. Okay? So again, I know this was a quick, but it just shows you how much I know about all this craziness. And I'm going to do more things like this to get people going, because I feel like this is the most, the best way to help you, man. I don't know how else. Namaste. Okay, so it's a good time to recap. All right, the beginning of the video, I mentioned that form for people to fill in their links and to apply to either come on the podcast or to put their products on my website, or if they just want to put their bio in my website, or if they just want to be a part of the post that I'm going to be putting out, my community people out there, I'm going to put your links out there. This is an easy way for me to collect them all and do that. Read through your things for the interview times and stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, the link will be down there for you to go fill out that form. If you just want to go to my website, it's on the home page. It's the thing down underneath my products, and it says, how can I help you? And then that's going to take you to a page to fill in the form. That's going to send you an email to be confirmed. And then I'll get back to you when I can and see where we go from there based off of what you're wanting to do. Then we spoke about your niche and who you are and your hero's journey, and knowing what you're trying to do, who you're trying to connect with. People probably like you are going to be the best people to try to connect with, and don't try to compartmentalize yourself. Don't make more work for yourself. I feel like there was a flash over there, but I'm not sure. We don't want to make more work for ourselves. We want to do the easy road for the beginning of things, and then establish and then grow and add on and things like that, and work with each other, help each other. But I mentioned links in the bio. So there's Snipfeed, there is the Koji, there is the Backstage place that you could funnel people there. That's what a funnel is. It's anything that's link in bio takes them somewhere. That's a funnel. Okay. And it's very simple. It's get their attention, call to action, tell them what it is, get them to know that they can trust you, or you have something of value. People want to help, people want help, and they will help you back too when you help them. So if you're giving all this awesome information, they're going to be yeah, I'm going to I'm going to comment, I'm going to share, I'm going to tell other people about this. That's how we grow. And we got to be consistent and show up so that people trust us, so that people know they can count on us to do what we say we're going to do. And it's hard. And I think people know that I have a good intention behind me, and I do get there. No matter what it is, it's I do get there, and I know some people know that, and that's why I think some people stick around, and some people just benefit just sticking around because I'm not getting paid for all the stuff that's coming out during that time. I don't think they do it for that reason. I've had people do it for that reason, but I know what to look out for now, and I know how to put boundaries on it now. No, I had somebody, I'm dealing with, and I gave them the whole free thing, and then I was well, you know what, this other thing, I'm gonna give you a coupon for 50% off of the sale price. That way you're still getting an amazing deal, just because what it is going to be able to blow up and make a lot of money in return if they use it correctly. So I don't want to take that down to nothing and just give it to them, it'd be a free for all. I love everybody, I want to help everybody, but we need to value each other and keep value on our things, especially if somebody's not giving something back in return. You know what I mean? If you're bartering, that's fine, but make sure it's an equal barter, because I've had that happen to me too, where I've done stuff and then I didn't receive back stuff. So then it causes resentment and miscommunications, and it's not a good place to be, and it's not a good way to run your business, and it's not a good way to maintain your energy or your good vibes and all of that. So learn from my mistakes and don't do that. But we did all that stuff. So you can find your link in the bio. I'm going to make more things about these places. Ask me your questions in the comments.